What is going on, you guys? Warrior Studios here, and today I've got a whole bunch of fidget spinners, and I'm going to talk a little bit about them and kind of review them at the same time. Now, each of these are from a different brand and kind of a different style on some of them, and I'm going to talk about and show them to you right now. Alright, so starting off with this one, which is this, is that RD Royal Deluxe Accessories hand spinner, it says down here, hand spinner up here. So this, I have to say something negative about this one from taking it out of the box. So on the back you can see it's just packaging and stuff, and it's not just this one. I've seen it on almost all of these brands in the store. And it is, well, let's first just talk about the spinner, and then I'll warn you guys about that later. So, it's a purple one. They come in all different colors. It glows in the dark, and it does not glow purple in the dark. It just glows the typical green color. I don't think it's not dark enough here to show that off just yet. But, you know, if I get a chance to later, I will. But if I don't, forgive me, I tend to forget things. But the thing about this, and it was like almost every single one of these at the store, inside their packages, is look at all the cracks. Look right here. It's kind of hard to see, I'm sorry. Look at that crack. I mean, this whole bearing just slides out, and these kind are not supposed to. Crack there. There's a crack here, a crack there, and I think a few others. These are extremely cheap, and I highly suggest don't buy one, because almost all of these, I knew a guy who bought one of these. I'm not sure if it was the same brand, but it looked exactly the same as this, but blue. It was cracked, and it didn't spin well. And so I suggest staying away from, I'm not sure this brand, but just these, almost all of them in their packages were cracked. Didn't think this one was, but apparently it was, unfortunately. Stressful. But, so, just remember the package here. I would suggest not getting these. Now, if you bought one of these and they're in good condition, good for you. I'm glad it worked out. But if you've bought one of these and they're bad condition, leave a comment and let me know. So, anyway, on to the next fidget spinner. While we're on the subject of cheap and broken-y kind of fidget spinners, I thought I'd talk about these. These are just the ones you buy them. They just have like a little tag on one of the bearings here. At Walmart, they're just in little, whatchamacallit, stand things. I'm not sure if all Walmarts have these, but my Walmart does. And it looks really cool. At first, it spins very well. Look at that spin. But I have some grievances about it. First off, the bearings are not in their proper place. They have slid out, and you can't get them back in no matter what you do. And it's like the more I use it, the more they slide out. And also, this part, let's see which, this one right here, always falls off whenever I spin it. The cap piece, it always falls off. Other than that, spinning's pretty good. So if you buy one of these, just typical $5 ones from Walmart, make sure you look for all of your bearings to be in a good shape. So that's just a little buyer's beware kind of thing. Alright, on to the next fidget spinner. Okay, this next one here, you can see, what is that? Optic Tree, blah, 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 whatever, you see it. Cool illusion effect fidget spinner, and you can see the back. Some cool illusions. The colors look pretty neat. It looks kind of like this one, but some different colors. So let's open this up. It's already been opened, so because I had to already test it out. It spins pretty well. I mean, just look at that spin. Of course, it looks amazing on camera. In real life, it just looks like a normal fidget spinner spin. Spins pretty well. The bearings are kind of a goldish rainbowy, but I'm not really seeing an illusion here. Maybe it's just me, but there is no illusion. Of course, it's kind of hard to see on camera since it does that. But in real life, there's maybe a little bit. There's some like ring looks. But there's not a lot of illusions. But if you like this kind, well, it spins pretty well. I suggest go for it. But just don't get your hopes up about the illusions unless this one is just a defaulty one or something like that. I don't know. Looks pretty cool on camera, though. And that's not the illusion. That's just because whenever you spin a fidget spinner on camera, they do this cool thing when they actually don't look like that. Anyway, on to the next fidget spinner. Alright, I know this one looks very similar to this brand. And, well, it's not. unless it's like some, you know, like hidden, like, I mean, I think that's their logo, but I don't think this is the same brand, even though the boxes look the same, because it's all designed different and that there's no brand names anywhere. Let's see. Yeah. No, there's not. Both made in China, though. But, so you can see the back of the box here, the front of the box. Collect them all. Spinner, blah, blah, blah. Spinner. Spins over 2 minutes. So let's crack this baby. Let's see, I opened it down here. Let's crack this baby open and check it out. Alright. So this is a camouflage. Get my light over here a little bit. Camouflage fidget spinner. Kind of weird how this is a darker camouflage than the rest. I would have preferred if the whole thing was this color versus this color. But, you know, it doesn't bother me too much. I don't know why this one's whatever. So when I first opened it, one of these little black things kind of fell out, but I just pushed it back into place. So I'm not going to judge that too harshly because I know a few of them do fall out just being around fidget spinners a lot. Once again, the illusion that the camera pulls with fidget spinners that is actually spinning. Let me just look, see. But, so, about nitpicks, and I will give some pros. It does spin. It spins very smooth. I can't say it spins very fast, but it spins pretty smooth. I mean, it's a pretty nice fidget spinner. And my grievance with this one, and I think that it's not just this brand, so I'm not going to hold it against that, but the paint wears off. I've seen it multiple times with painted fidget spinners like these. I mean, just look, it's kind of faded here in the edges. I mean, this is a brand new fidget spinner. Kind of came out of the box like that, but there's like some blue going on there, unless I'm colorblind or something. Kind of some red even in there a little bit. You can't see it really good on camera, but so other than that, it spins pretty good. I mean, you can get some good. It's better than like where's that one? These bearings where you can't spin them. It's got spinnable bearings. It's pretty nice. And once again, it might not be the company's fault that the paint comes off. It just does, but it still looks pretty cool if you don't handle it too much, like I am right now. And it spins very nice. Spins nice. It feels smooth, and nothing seems to be broken on it. So that's a good sign, except for these little things that tend to come out pretty easy. So just be careful. So overall, this one, yeah, I think it works pretty good. I'd suggest that. It's $5. I got it $5 at Walmart. Actually, all of these so far that I've reviewed are $5. So if you want one of these, I say go for it. They come in all kinds of cool colors and some different designs. I say go for it. Pretty nice. Alright, this is my first fidget spinner, and actually kind of my favorite. And it came in this bag. I'm not sure if this is its package. I'm not sure. It just came in this bag. I ordered this one off Amazon for $10. And it came with Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. I've had this one for a while, so I do have opinions on it. I'm pulling it out. It looks much different than a normal fidget spinner due to rubber around the edges, which is nice. So if you drop it, it doesn't chip up the sides or the paint or anything. You can see the bearings are a little different. They got this little green dot, and they just overall look very different. They don't have that rubber, it's all metal, which is bad for rust, which we'll talk about that in a little bit here. But it spins, like, so far, doing contests with other people who have fidget spinners, this one beat all of them, but the one that I'm going to show you after this one. It spins almost 3 minutes. Pretty nice, and look at that. And I would like to mention that these green dots glow in the dark, so that is epic. You can see I've got little, it's kind of hard to see right there, but I have some damage in the pad here. I don't think this comes off. My one thing about this is it looks like there might be some rust underneath here, and I'm not sure if I can take it off to clean it, because I know vinegar, search it up, vinegar, gets rust off fidget spinners, but I'm not sure what it will do to the rubber, so if you guys know, let me know. But I highly suggest this. It comes in different colors. I like it. This is like an awesome fidget spinner. I highly suggest if you're looking for a fidget spinner that you get this one. It spins fast. It spins good. It's awesome. Look at that. I mean, just look at that. I mean, just really, and it feels good. It makes a weird sound after a while, but that's due to friction and stuff. It almost just feels like it's going to take flight out of my hand. So I suggest this fidget spinner very highly. And if you have a chance to get a hold of one of these, I greatly recommend it. This one has worked beautifully for me. And now, the one that takes the cake, and these are pretty much worst to best. And so I think this one's the best. Now, I still like this one, but this one spins pretty awesome, and it looks pretty awesome. So let's just unzip this. It comes in this beautiful case. And then look at that. Oh, so we're just going to take this out and be very careful with it. Don't want to get it dirty or anything. Look at when it spins, and we'll show more on that. This one, it's my mother's, actually, I will say. And she got it for like $16. That includes 1-day shipping on Amazon. Now, there are other sellers that sell this $50 to $20 till I think on eBay it was like a cent or something, so that's probably a scam. But this thing just looks so sweet. It's got like a gold center right there, very reflectant. These do not spin. I'll need to clean this afterwards because I've touched it. It's in really good condition, and it spins for like 9 minutes or more. I don't know. I mean, like, the least it spun without stopping it was like 8 minutes, and I think I heard and read on other places it can spin up to like 9-10 minutes. Really nice. It spins amazing, and in real life, once again, the camera does that effect where it makes it look like it's spinning really slow. It spins really cool, and it does this really cool glare kind of illusion. You taking notes? But this one is just really awesome, and I highly recommend if you have a chance to get it. You can see it shaped a little differently. It's just my typical fidget spinner. It's shaped much differently, very small, but it still is very nice and whatnot. So I suggest this one very highly. Alright, you guys, I am in a room with no windows, namely the bathroom. And I'm going to remove this lamp, which you can kind of see my hand's really dark, and the fidget spinner's underneath charging. So I'm just going to remove it and move it over here and slide this into view. Now let's see, I'm going to move this, but look at that glow. I mean, it doesn't even glow purple, and this was the purple one I reviewed earlier. It doesn't even glow purple. I mean, that's kind of a disappointment. I mean, it glows a little brighter in person. Let's see, I'm going to try to block as much light off this lamp as I can. So, kind of disappointing. I mean, my glow-in-the-dark stick bot glue longer than that. And then onto the other one, which is the in-body fidget spinner. Okay, now there's no light on, people. It's very dark. You can see this one glowing, but look how bright this is glowing. That's it spun. In person, it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, you can kind of obviously tell it's brighter, but this one is much brighter. This one right here that's wiggling around, not the purple one. I'd say I'm sad that the purple one doesn't glow purple. You think it would, and I think there are other fidget spinners that do. Let me know. I could be wrong, so, you know, let me know in the comments. Personally, once again, this is just awesome. This one, it's just got these 3 dots, the one that's spinning right now, of glow-in-the-dark, which are just enough, if you ask me, for that, because unless you're just into a full glow-in-the-dark fidget spinner. But those are the 2 glow-in-the-dark fidget spinners. I wanted to show you their glow abilities, and as I said, kind of hard to see on camera, but still, I wanted to show you guys. So, fidget spinners. What are they used for? Well, on marketing and the boxes, and if you read anywhere, oh, come on, they're supposed to, they're supposed to help focus and concentration. Now, over my course of using them, I've never felt more focused while using these. They're fun to play with, and certainly I can fidget with them, but do they help focus? Me personally, if they do, not very much. And, of course, some of them spin longer than others. This one doesn't look like it spins so good due to probably cracks. So that's what they're used for. I think they're just kind of fun toys to play around with. But pricing, oh, I think you can get them anywhere from, well, on eBay, a cent to $1,000. Now, I'm not sure what $1,000 fidget spinner's like. I'd like to know. I'd like to have one, but I don't think I'm going to spend that kind of money on a fidget spinner. Something that could be here today, gone tomorrow. Now, what do you think? Which one of these is your favorite? Have you had any issues with cracks, bearings, bad bearings, maybe potential false marketing? I'm not sure if that's in total false marketing, but I'm just putting that idea out there. Paint smearing or that rust, or I don't have a really big grievance. I bet that would rust pretty bad if you got it wet. So don't get these wet. But overall pricing is pretty decent. Let's see, this one, and this one were all $5 at our local Walmart. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like down below. It helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. And comment anything, any issues, what's your favorite, if you had any cool ones that I don't have. I know there's all kinds of shapes and stuff out there. There's Batman, there's Gears, there's all kinds of stuff. So be creative and don't settle. Go out there and really look, do your research, and whatnot. So thank you guys all very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay awesome.